What my people, let's talk about this guy. What is the name? Neto.
Neto.
Zach Neto. It's a good story and we want to share something with you about this situation.
Or if you watch ESPN or Baseball Tonight, I think they share it already, but
look at Zach Neto. He was in college last year at Campbell University. Team USA, during the WBC, we had 2 exhibition games. We played the Giants and we played the Angels. And we had to ask for extra players. And when I asked for the Angels, I said, hey, can we get a shortstop? Phil Nevin, my buddy manager of the Angels, said, hey, I'm sending you Zach Neto. When he came over into the dugout, you imagine walking into a dugout with the greatest position players in the world. He looked like he had been there for 10 years. And I walked up to him after and said, hey, you're going to go in for Tim Anderson. And he looked at me like, whatever you need, Skip. Like, you talk about being confident. I would have been a puddle if I walked into that locker room right there.
I'm gonna tell you this because the mentality of the baseball player as a prospect, as a young age, sometimes is more like I'm still young, I still got time. Yeah, that's good that you understand that you got time, but at the same time, you need to understand that this is not time. You have to hurry up and get it done. Because remember, it's always somebody younger and fresh, with maybe better mechanic, better mentality, and get it done. The story about the coach that was telling the story, he's saying when he saw Neto, when he saw this guy in the locker room and the dugout, he seemed like another player. He seemed like another player that he was plenty years in the majors. Like he played, like he was there, understanding that he was another good player.
He looked with so much confidence.
He looked with confidence because normally a prospect will be like, I'm here, Mike Trout, Henderson, and blah, 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 Turner.
Team USA.
Team USA. You know, you got the best of the best, and then you as a prospect, you there with this opportunity, you're probably gonna poop your pants as a young player, but he don't his pants. He just went there believing himself, and then when they asked him to go to shortstop and get Anderson out of there, he didn't act like surprised or nothing. He just, yes sir, let's whatever you want me to do. With that story, I just want to bring at the same time you want to develop the physics and mechanics, you have to develop your brain to understand that your goal should be working to strive to that, to play in the highest level, and don't stress or don't put nothing negative in your mind that no, this is too high, I'm not ready there. No. If you're not ready, you're not born for this. You don't develop your mindset right. You can be 18 years old, but anytime that you thinking about playing against the best and you're scared or you are not ready mentally or you say anything negative like that, you're not in the right place. Because these people in the MLB, they draft you, they offer you some money, but they don't give you no chances. They're not gonna give you their 10 years and waiting for you to get freaking hits and start working, start getting better. They're looking for new kids every year. And if that kid with 20 years old is better than you, but because you have 10 years trying to get better and don't get it right, at 20 years old, at 18 years old, you maybe take your positions. Make sure you get your mindset right before you get to that opportunity. And they have to be now. Keep your mindset of, I'm about to play against the best and I'll be okay. I'm gonna compete. Because those players that were there playing with him or against him, they passed through that process. But a lot of players, they're mentally weak. And I put myself in there. I probably was like that, but me as a coach, I strong believer that a lot of the best players that I see around my life, they're strong right here. Sometimes they're not the best mechanic, but they're strong mentally and they got a big heart to play in the highest level. So get it right, my people, and work hard. But your mindset has to be ready. So when you get that position, you kill it.